Hello and welcome to my channel. It's me, Tina. Today I am going to do some collaging and some stamping. I'm sure this stamping method has been out there. I haven't seen it, so I'm like, okay, I'm excited about it. Let me know if you have seen this idea before. I'm just going to dump a bunch of glue on here and just quickly do some collaging here. I think I put too much glue. What do you think? Yeah, I think I put too much glue, but that's okay. I just think this is a fun way to use up your scraps, and honestly, I'm like running low on scraps. I need to do more crafting. When I'm working, I usually like try to use up my scraps right away, so then I don't have any when I'm doing this collaging. But it is good to, you know, use up your scraps too. So I had these, and these will do. They're nice and colorful. So this is gonna be pretty. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this paper to do my stamping. I just want to show you how I do my collaging. I just put bits and, papers together. If you want, you can, what do you call it? Distress each edge. Oops, there I ripped a piece, so I'm going to leave that right there. And I have some wrapping paper, vintage wrapping paper, and there's some scraps in there, so I'll just rip that piece off. Yeah, just rip up some strips here, and that one I put on, or it fell on upside down, but that's okay. And this one I'll just put here. Try to not make them go in all just one. Ugh, I did it again. All one direction, in different directions and different shapes. Let's see. And if there's a spot that doesn't get glue on it, try to cover that up. Okay, and I liked this piece because of the nice greenery on here. So I'm gonna just add some glue here. Like that. And I'll put a piece of wrapping paper here. And what else can I find? I'll put one of these on this side here. Like that. This one I'll put here. How is everyone doing? This world of ours is getting stranger and stranger by the minute. Yeah, I'm sure it's causing a lot of stress. I'm trying to not listen to the news anymore because it does really bother me. So I just trying to stay away from it. But you can only stay away from it so much before you have to listen to it, because it does affect, everything we do. So I've been trying to stay home a lot. Basically, I do grocery shopping, and I went to Value Village the other day. Didn't buy too much. I have a little haul. I may wait till I go again. It's not that much. But yeah, when my husband's home, that's the only time that I go anywhere, because I just don't want to take Billy out. I would feel horrible if he got sick. And I'm very, very cautious when I go out and come home and change my clothes and take a shower and yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. But yeah. We've had my niece, she had her appendix burst, so she had that operation. She was very, very sick. And my sister-in-law, she had I don't think it was a complete knee replacement, but anyway, she had some work done on her knees, so been praying for her. And just, you know, a lot of people need prayer, and including myself, I need prayer for sure. Yeah, just for calmness and just for everything to be okay. All right, so that is that. Now I'm going to clean my gluey hands. And I used up some scraps, that's good. I'll wipe this. And let me just see if this is dry enough. Probably not. Okay, let me just take the heat gun and blow over it a little bit. So just hold on, it's going to be a little noisy. And when you're doing this, you know, on your own, you can just let it dry and then start working on it. So, I don't know, it just seems a little wet. I have a little piece here that's not wet. There is a glare here though. So I may put this, yeah, I'll just do it like this. So I have a stamp. I had a stamp here. Funny, right? This is a stamp that was sent to me recently in a Happy Mail, and I just love it. So thank you, thank you. And, excuse me, I'm going to take out this flower. It's a great shape to do that. So what I'm going to do is just stamp on here. So I'm not going to use my Tim Holtz stamping tool. I'm just going to use a little block here. And I'm just going to use some ink. And just stamp on here. And then try to get a good image. And try to press somewhere where you're going to get like a lot of color, you know. So I'll do one there. And they say to hold it for 5 seconds so the ink kind of seeps in. So that's not bad. And then I'll do one here. Let's see. Where do I want to do it? We'll do one right here. Okay, so I have 2 of them. And now I'm going to get a green cardstock because I'm going to do green for the leaves. You probably know what I'm doing now. I'm going to be like paper piecing them. So I'll do... So if you don't get the flower, on this one completely, but just make sure you get your leaves on there. And we'll do one more. And these lines are really bold, so you can really see them nice for cutting out. Okay, so there is that. Now I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to, careful that you don't rub over your stamp if it's still wet. And I'm just going to cut that out. So on this one, I'm going to cut out the leaves and just leave the flower part. And that way you'll have 2 the same flowers, but different colors. And I just thought that was so cool. And this inking is not dry and it is smudging, but you kind of get the idea. So there is that, and then we'll do one of these. So this, you just cut out the leaf really nice in the shape that you stamped. And if you move your paper instead of your scissor, you get a much better cut. Now what I do is I just cut across and then start cutting this leaf, because you don't really need the flower. You don't need the flower part of it, just the leaves. So yeah, this is kind of boring watching me cut. And there's a little piece in here, and then just go that way. And now I can't see where I'm cutting. And there we go. And this is, instead of stamping this on white paper, now just cut over again. Instead of stamping this on white paper and coloring it, the coloring is done for you. So yeah, so there is that. We'll let that dry first and then do that one. So now I have this flower here and the leaves. And what I'm going to do is just put glue on the flower part here. And then figure out which way that it goes. And it goes this way. Which way does it go? Let me see here. That one goes... This goes in between here. Like this. Okay. Like that. So there we have a flower. There's that one. And what did I do with the rest of mine here? So I'll show you some more that I've done. And you can really easily make a bunch of them. And you can do different color leaves, different color collages. This is a different flower. It's a bigger one. Which one was that? Yeah, it was this stamp set that I got. This flower. This one. See how different it looks when you stamp it out like that? And you can just make them any color. And it's so easy to do. So when you're doing this, just stamp out a bunch of them, and then you have them, you know, when you need them, you have them ready. And it is so fun to do. Just sit and stamp, and then cut them out. And when you're ready to use them, have them in a little container or a little bag ready to use. And it is so fun to have stuff ready. I usually make stuff in like batches. When I do make something, I make like, try to do 10 of them, so that I have at least, you know, if I use one, I still have some. Or like when I'm doing Happy Mail, I'll throw a couple of things in that I made, you know. Just trying to up my stash. Believe me, my stash is good. My back has been so bad lately, so I've been doing a lot of crafting, which probably doesn't make my back better, sitting so much. Okay, so this still hasn't dried. I don't like that. So you can just cut around, cut the leaves off. It seem strange to do that, but if you just cut them off, cut around your flower, and yeah, this is a lot faster than coloring it. So there's that. Now we'll put our glue, and it is done. Voila. So there you go. I love it. And do I have any more done? No, I think that's it that I've got done here. I want to try to do it on yellow paper, these sunflowers that I have, and see how that turns out. And yeah, so just try out different things and see what you come up with. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you on my channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. God bless.